Hi, so I'm a poet. I'm going to read two poems. First one's called Bats. My son said there's bats outside. 5 to be exact. I told him, you're safe as long as I'm here. He mimicked me, but didn't seem to understand. Now I'm a single dad, with on weeks and off weeks, long weeks and awful weeks, channel changer truce weeks, and, let's face it, Dr. Seuss weeks. I tell single women I am kind of like a motorcycle. Really, I'm a minivan, just with half its headlights shattered. And the state keeps pulling me over. Said, you should really get that fixed. I reply, no matter how much money I spend, she never loves me in the end. I still have to pay the ticket. States don't listen to your pain. And the ticket price is higher than this piece of shit car that's been driving me insane. I have violent dreams. Where I hear my son scream, I rush into the fantasy where my family is doing my family type things to my perfect son. I always end up killing someone. I like to think I'm protecting innocence, but I always leave his room before saying there are no monsters in it. I don't have much money. Maybe I do, but maybe I want for my son what I never had, a home I own where I wave goodbye to my college grad kid. Might as well be 3 feet in a grave. I promise the bank I'll spend the next 30 years digging. For my son, I pray my signature is worth more than my name. Before I pick him up, I fill the fridge with food. I still insist on sales, but he will grow up stronger than I did. He will linger longer in the silence of a full stomach than I did, and he'll never know the fridge stays empty when he leaves. Until next I see him. Somewhere in a book I read, care for yourself as if you are someone you are caring for, but the writer did not write this budget. It ain't budget. I'm a stubborn man. I will make him bacon and eggs every morning, fry potatoes in the bacon grease with buttered toast, working every day, selling food my whole damn life before I take my own advice. So at the end of the week, he can leave me in the past. Time is frozen. The night approaches like a sea of bats.
Ow!
And the second poem is called The Yellow Dress, and it is the second part of a 5-part piece. So it's kind of weird to read on its own. But I only have time for the one part. Yeah. At the door stands the love of my life, the mother of my son. It's a warm summer night, and I wonder why she's come. Dawn, our son, is sleeping in my room. She wears a yellow dress. I keep getting confused. Is she here to win me back? I am waiting for her apology, grateful that she might talk to me, safe now in her anomaly, and she is blushing. I wanted to hold her, to let her see that I could forgive her for cheating and then leaving me in this cold, desolate winter. I wanted just to hold her hand, just to show her that I am just, and I can just pull her back to me. She is magic, she is tragedy, but she is actually here to love me again. Here to wonder when, now that I want her to spend eternity with the person she saw when she was with our son, when she was gone, I fell in love with the image she encrypted into dawn. I would take her back in an instant. I would make her laugh every instance that I could. I am good. I can love again. I am front and center in her sleeping mind. I am her keeper. Time, or at least I want to be. While I foster feelings, does she foster honesty? And that is when she first talks to me. Do you have money I can borrow? Yellow headlights from the car that I paid for, screaming through the window. She is blushing. What do you need money for? She is blushing. Man, sitting in my seat, never said it seemed like heaven, enters into dreams. She is speechless in my presence. The queen who stole the peasant's effervescent Eden just to save for a date and a hotel room, for the man she left me for is waiting in the driveway, and she is blushing for him. Drove my love to my car and my house to use my love, ask for my money, my watchful eye over my son. I wonder, but I know they'll be back in the morning, covered in each other's lust. Summer was a succubus, so the mother of my only son, lonely when she wandered off alone, wanted to take him the next day when they were done, for neither had a job, but both knew mine had padded locks. She just had to smile, blush, and I would be addicted to her vile touch, evicted from my Eden. I believe that she is wrong to ask, but this is all I have, this memory of her blushing like it's something I deserve to be smiled at. I try to ask her why, but I know why she has to leave. I do not deserve her. I am not worth Eden, even if I served her, leaving like a burglar with the money I had hoped could house our family. I am nothing if I want to haunt her memories. She leaves in a yellow dress. I believe, but I believe if I forgive, I could hold her hand just to show her that I am just and I can just pull her back to me. She is the line between my final dream's catastrophe, but furthermore, I would blur them all because she was my family.